Well, there's the trailer. I had to fix another bolt. Stripped out. So I cut it off. Gotta get doing now. Put it down. Here's the sprocket. Cassettes. It's got two zip out right here.
See, you see the holes on the bottom, but on this side they're on the top, the old markers. Makes me think it was off balance, and you know what, this one's where the catch can bolt goes, so it goes like that. It goes like that. So I kind of look at these right here between this case and that hole. And I just go over here. This one, try to see. It looks like it's in the same spot. So I ain't gonna tighten those down all the way. Knowing me, I'd probably have to redo it. So this is the brake. I haven't fastened this down yet. So I'm gonna get that in the middle. Probably clamp the brake down and let it line itself in the middle, then screw it down. But I think it sure feels a lot smoother. Here's these old ones. Probably still salvageable, keep them as backup. Here's the clutch motor. So I cleaned the clutch already. Maybe sand that stuff off a little. Gotta grease this little bearing up. You don't have to take a lot though. Here's the old lock collars. This is what I was going to use as a guide to cut the axle. So let's stick them on. Stick them on like that. Get where the line is like that. Sit and cut right there.
Those are the locks for the bearings. These are lock collars so nothing moves on you. Let's see if I can cut. And make sure my measurement's right. Hold on. Yeah, that's just. What?
So to get it lined up, you gotta get about 7 inches here from this cassette to the end, and then here. So I just did that. It's right there, almost on maybe a hair. So now I got that. Go over here.
Lock down the bearings. Don't want to get these too tight, but I don't want to play in either. Alright, so let's make sure. Kiwi, come help me.
See the deck falling apart. Probably just go rip it out. Get rid of that tub and all that junk.
can go ahead and tighten these up. Well, it's not bound up, so that's a good thing. That's the keyway. What am I?
This is the new sprocket carrier. It's a lot more solid looking than, where's the other one? Not that this one's not solid, but you can see how it's kind of got these wings, and here's the space for the one bolt to tighten it down. This one's kind of more solid all the way around. It has two bolts as opposed to one big one. Because this one, I don't know if this one's a little bent, it could be, but when I was pinching it down here, you can kind of see the stress right here it creates right here. So this part where the gear was set, because these two would kind of bend, so there'd be like a gap like that. It wouldn't really set flush when I tighten it down. I think it's probably all due to the bent axle. Might sell these stuff pretty cheap, really. A lot of sides. I don't have that here. Of course, I'm not going to tighten this down because I got to line this to the gear on the motor. So I'm going to slide. So line it up. And I'm going to put 61 on here. After. This chain broke. Got the chains on here, but I don't know, this one seems to be okay for now. We got to run another week or two before putting a new one on. It's a chain breaker. And the chain put back together. Where is this one? Of course, I'm always doing visuals, so I mean. Yeah. You see a little pin. Gotta kind of watch those plates, make sure it don't catch or bend up the chain. I've done that before too. See me going in pretty smooth. Of course, thinking about it, I forgot that. I forgot how to put it on the axle first. So I'll do it reverse. This one holds it down, this one pushes that pin out. Snap in there a little bit. That one in really good. Alright, see. Yeah, you can see it. Maybe a little bit come out another cent, in a little bit. This is only bound up. Second one, two. There it is. Second one, two. Push it out a little bit. Just so it's a little even. See, this last time, first time I did it, this link was a little bound. Or something about it. Still just a hair. Just a hair. So I did it was technically bound up. I was taking it as sprocket down when I noticed that one link. Mike just looked at it, put this thing on and fixed it like no thing. I didn't notice it. Do a little more. Yeah. Alright. So see the chains on the axle. Now I can just wrap it on there. another drink. So I ain't gonna fasten this down on the brake yet until Quentin comes out here and helps me and locks the brake and then locks this pad so I can help kind of center it to itself, and then I'll tighten that down, so I'm not worried about that yet. My plate of stuff. I'm gonna put the motor on just to see what kind of alignment feel we got.
Okay. I got a piece of paper in the clutch. What should I do with it? It's in here. Yeah, there it is. So I'll do this, make sure I put the washer on the clutch. I gotta memorize it. Don't trust myself. Just want to refer to this mixture. And it's got down there. I think. This brake is on. Right, then the washer goes on. Okay. All right, move.
It's a keyway. Helps lock the things in place. Guess I'll tighten this down a little more. Just enough so it can slide. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna put the sprocket guard on right now. Shoot, Dad, I hope you can hear me through this. I bet I'm probably talking real low. You know which way the gears go on by this little tick on this end, and you match it up with the tick on the other one. That's how you know which way they go. These bolts are real long because the sprocket guards go on these and they're thick. But for now, well, actually, you know what? Put these on a little faster.
Look at this. It's on me. Wait till the brake. Get it tight. Get it tight. Brake. Pull tight. Tight. All right. Say hello, Paul. Is it still red?
Yeah.
All right. I'm recording this for him, just so you can see stuff what I'm doing. So you hit that brake and kind of center it tight. Someone marked it. More than I do. So more than me. Yeah. So I'm just gonna mark that. Make sure if I can't see it on camera, but I can. I just kind of line it up with that. Let the brake kind of line itself up. Man, do I keep bumping this camera? I'm just doing this because I just want to get a sense for the feel with this axle on and the chain, because the day before the last race, I guess it wasn't that apparent to me the axle was bent. I really didn't see that until we were out there at the track, and it could have bent worse when we were out there, and it made it look, you know, it's kind of bent a little more to make it obvious. But that night before, I was trying to get this chain, I was trying to get this realigned, and I just could not get it the way it should be. There's just a little tiny hitch in it, no matter where I moved it. Did not matter. I couldn't figure out why, but now we know. Now we know it's because it was bent. It was binding up and stuff, and I couldn't figure it out. It was just, it didn't matter if it was in line or not. The bend was like right in there. If you ever see these, Dad, try them out. Pretty good. No sugar. So these are just finger tight. A lot of people use a laser to do this, but to get this $100 expensive laser that you could probably get at Walgreens for $10. I mean, you'd have to kind of rig it up, but they sell these $100 laser chain alignments. But I can just kind of. Yeah, no, a lot quicker than that one night. That tells me that at least this one seems to be straight.
Of course, it might be kind of straight. It might seem a little straight here. No bound, no binding up, but I was gonna say that once I put the chain guard on, it might sandwich it a little differently where I have to move it a little more, but that clicking you hear is from this down here being loose. You hear that? This is just well, shoot, why don't I just tighten it up? Just so it don't click. Not real tight though, just enough to, I guess I will have to do it. I farted. There we go. Yeah. That's way smoother. Didn't even have to do nothing. I mean, right there. Wonder how much extra speed that is, just getting that all lined up. Gotta be worth at least some 1 mile per hour or something. Maybe more. Of course, I don't even think we need to run chain guard. I don't like that gap. Don't. Sometimes you roll it backwards. You can tell if it's a little bound up or not. I think I can get it better. Hear that? You can see how it's bound up. I never understood that people get the lasers. I know it makes it easier, but I mean, all you gotta do is listen. You can kind of hear it. You can kind of tell when it's in the ballpark. I like this sprocket carrier way better. Of course, the motor's not, you know, fastened down, but yeah, you hear a little clicking. It's a little bit of bond. Man, that there is smooth. I need to get me some white ink or something, because one thing I like to do is, I don't know if you can see this on the camera or not, but I like to mark a spot. Just because a point of reference when I do a final alignment. Man, that's got to be it's got to be that's got to be worth a few horsepower, right? A few, maybe 50 or so, or 100, just getting this all lined up. I usually go by sound and feel, like I can feel the vibration of it. And if you go either way of where it kinks the chain, you can just feel it and hear it. So I mean, I guess a laser is